Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays.
Coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Landover. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. They go play action on 1st down. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Giving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And also 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
The charisma at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like
Here we go. 72.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This one from 47 yards away. And he just didn't hit it the way he wanted. Oh, he hooked this one wide right. The kick, no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Crack all 80.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Moving 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's go now. 70. Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Daniels. Connection made. That's the rookie from Virginia. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. They'll It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Go! Cougar 19! Go street! Cup 19! Cup 19! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Let go!
Daniels on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
19 Tiger! Go, Rig! Go! Let's go!
Third down run by Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready?
This is Gibbs on second down. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Bison, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
And they just get the play off. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Ready, rep, ready, rep.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
This one is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Drop low 80.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8.
Throwing now off the play action. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the outlet. And he'll go down here at the 16. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a tight end in motion. The give here on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They send a man in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Down left, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
There's a give, left side. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Giggs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60, Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On target to Musgrave. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So 1st down from the 41.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
65 catch. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
On the set.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set up. Bronco 80. Trap 60.
To the air again, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stout all set to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. That's his way through a tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Let's go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Rattler. Tag. Knocked it. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Broncos. Panther 11. Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hand off to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, break. 19 Lions. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Cups, this is lane. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Vikings 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught by McLaurin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Ready? Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try the point after. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28, Vikings 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
63 yards. And the Vikings first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Panthers 60, Panthers 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, ready?
Pass play now. Caught near the goal line. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Ready, break. Now that. Track. Roll. Bring it.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Another one for Gibbs. Shoots away from one. Dodges another stop. He's at the 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Vikings 13.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Tag. Hawk 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Daniels back to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
79 Broncos.
Daniels throwing on third. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Running left side by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
First down, play action. He puts some juice on a deep cut. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
On the jump.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready? Ready? Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Man in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Commanders 35.
Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shit, you keep up. If you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just so tight. What? Fake up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
A 6-yard
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
No, here we go. Set. Mike, pick up.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Unlock Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Now that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Working now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. here. Chased out to his right. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's second down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.